All right, so we have 3 of the dogs out, and we are doing a little drill. Sit. Hattie, sit. We've got Alice, Stella, and Hattie, stay. And I just do this a couple times a day with all of them. They need to be able to stay in place when there's other dogs. Stay. When there's other dogs around them. We have Zoe, Stella, up. We have Zoe back there. She's walking. Stay. She's walking around. We have Alice. Good girl. Stay. Hattie. Good girl. And I want them all to stay put. And they might make a mistake, but it's not a big deal. They're doing really good. I want them all to stay put while I do a video, or while I'm just walking around and not so much paying attention to them. So I don't have to just be staring at them the whole time while they're staying in one spot. That's one thing you really have to practice. It's one thing you really have to practice when you teach a dog to stay, is be able to walk around and not pay attention to them. Make some noises they're not used to. They're just used to hearing me say stay and good and yes and all that. And so they get in that pattern, but you got to break it up. Talk normal, walk around. Alice. Alice. Sit. Walk around. If they do get up, it's no big deal. You just correct them, or I didn't even correct them. We just put them back where they go. And periodically, I like to reward them for sitting in one spot. Good girl, stay. So it keeps it fresh in their head. But when they stay here, they get something they want. If they get up, they don't get anything. They just get put right back where they were. But I like to do this with all of them. And they can all sit here and look good. Good girl. Good girl. This was a big challenge for her, especially Stella, because if anything would move around her, she would be after it. She would be going to check it out. She couldn't stop from reacting. So that was a big one for her, but she's doing great. And she's really coming along fast, actually. And then when I want them to get off, I will just simply say, okay, okay, good. Alice, good girl. Okay, place. Hattie, stay. Stella. And we put them back up. And then we will get them off again and make them wait a little while, call them off, put them back up, and just keep doing the same drill. But it really gets them comfortable with staying in one spot. And they know that if they stay in their spot, then they'll get something out of it. Leave it. So even if they drop it, I don't want them getting down off of there and getting that food. Even if I drop it, if it's my mistake, tough. You wait till I release you. No. Good. All right, so that's what we're doing with the She's ready to go. That's what we're doing with the dogs right now, and just thought I'd and notice even Zoe over here. She's not doing this. I'm not expecting her to do this. She doesn't have the same mindset as these other dogs. I'm just glad she's out here in the same room with us and she's not hiding somewhere. So she is definitely doing better and showing a lot of improvement and trying to be social now, which I love. And every now and then she'll get crazy and come out here and I want to get involved. Zoe! Zoe! Stella. Stella. Stay. Zoe! Zoe! No? All right, well, I'm not gonna make her. You can't force her to come. It's the one thing with fearful dogs. You cannot use force. You cannot use any kind of adverse tactics on them or anything because it'll just make it worse. Everything kind of has to be done at her pace. But just the fact that she's sitting there, she's not panting, and she's being cool and calm, it's great. Good girls, though. So there is all the pups, and they're doing great. So we'll see you later. Toodles.